Good morning, class. Today we're going to continue with lesson 2, grammar, present simple versus present continuous. So let's recap. Present simple. So the simple present tense, it is used to express habits, meaning the things that you usually do, you always do. General truths, meaning it is a fact. Repeated actions or unchanging situations, emotions, and wishes. So usually we use simple present tense. So for repeated actions, for example, I ride my bicycle to work every day. So this is something that you always do. I ride, not I am riding. And then for habits, I do not smoke. It is so unhealthy. So it is a habit or also a fact about you. I do not smoke. General truth, the sun is 4.6 billion years old. So this is also a fact about the sun. Shouldn't be a problem, right? Okay, so in case you have forgotten the form for present simple, so for positive, I, you, we, they, no S, he, she, it, S. So for singular pronoun, you need S. For plural pronoun, you do not need S. Okay? And then for negative, just add do and then does. He does not work. I do not work. You should remember all of this. Okay? Question. Do we work? Do they work? So, do is for the plural pronouns, and then does is for singular pronouns. And then short answer, yes, she does. And then for no, she does not. Okay, another thing that you should remember, after do, does, or did, the verb is in base form. He doesn't work. It's wrong. You should write he doesn't work. So, after do, does, or did, the verb is in base form. Same goes to the question. Moving on to present continuous, also known as present progressive. So this is we use present continuous about something that is unfinished or incomplete. Okay, meaning we are still doing it at the moment. So, present of the verb to be, I am, he is, they are, and then the verb, you must add ing. So, I am reading, she is reading, they are reading. So, at the moment, I am studying English with my friend. So, both actions are still going on. Anna is reading. So, it is going on at the moment. So, that's how we use present continuous. Okay, so for present continuous form, you should remember I am, you, we, they, we use are, he, she, it, we use is. Okay? And then for negative, just add not. I am not working. They are not working. Okay, for question, is she working? Are they working? So you just reverse the position of verb to be. Okay? And then short answer, yes I am, yes you are, and then no I am not. Okay, shouldn't be a problem for you. And then for ing spelling, so usually you just add ing, working, studying, living, making. Okay. Let's look at this. I'm sure all of you have seen this. So look at this sign. Is there something wrong with it? Is it? Yes, it is. You cannot say or write, I'm loving it. You are supposed to say, I love it. Okay, why? So today, we're going to focus on stative verbs. So stative verbs are non-action verbs that describe a state that rather than an action. So when describing states, they never take the continuous ing form. For example, it's about your heart, your mind, existence, perception. So these are all stative verbs. So usually they are the things that you cannot control. So usually we use present simple, okay, for stative verbs. Okay, let's dive into it. So stative verbs, for example, agree. I agree with him. You don't say I'm agreeing. Same goes to believe. She believed him. She was believing him is wrong. Okay? Alright, number 1. You can't control your heart. Okay. So maybe you feed the sharks every day. Present simple, right? Feed the sharks every day. Maybe you are feeding the sharks right now. So this is present continuous, feeding the shark. But how do you feel about it? Personally, I would feel great about it. I would love feeding the sharks. So can I control this feeling? Absolutely not. So you cannot control what you like and what you don't like. So verbs about liking are non-action verbs. Non-action verbs is stative verbs. So that means no continuous tense for these verbs. I love feeding the sharks. You don't say I'm loving feeding the sharks. No, this is wrong. Okay? I like feeding the sharks. You don't say I'm liking. Okay? I hate feeding the sharks. You don't say I'm hating. I want to feed the sharks. Okay? You don't say I'm wanting. Alright. So the ones in the bracket are wrong. Okay? I'm loving, wrong. I'm liking, is wrong. I'm hating, also wrong. So this is stative verbs. Okay? It's about your feelings. Okay, number 2. You can't control your brain. You think you can control your brain? Really? Well, can you control what you believe, what you understand, what you know, who you know? Can you control that? When we believe something, that's it, right? We cannot unbelieve it. It's the same with understand and know. So this is out of our control. Okay, sure, there are some verbs we can control, and as a result, they are action verbs. So if we can control that, there are action verbs. For examples, I think this cat is just too cute. So you cannot control this. I think this cat is just too cute. You think, you cannot unthink it. So this is in present simple, I think. But also, you can use the verb think for present continuous. I am thinking of a cute cat. So this is action verb. So think can be stative verbs and also action verbs. So for action verbs, I am thinking of a cute cat. Okay, this is in present continuous. Okay, next. You can't control your existence. For example, he is a doctor. Okay, this is in present simple. He is a doctor. Okay, that's it. And that's also why have is a non-action verb. You have no control over what you have. I have the most beautiful guitar in the world. You don't say, I am having the most beautiful guitar in the world. You say, I have the most. I suppose you could just throw the guitar away, sure, but you just wouldn't, would you? So this is in present simple form. I have. Unless you want to say, I'm having lunch. Okay, that is action verbs. But this one, have, is stative verbs. So remember, stative verbs used in present simple. So lastly, you can't control your perception. Okay, maybe you can like half of the time. Okay, let's see. So non-action verb, stative verb, see here. So most of this happen without your intention. You don't intend to see. You don't intend to hear. It just happen. Okay, whereas action verb, you intend to look at something. You intend to listen to something. So we can control what we look at. Yes, you intend to do it. But we always see something, even if it's inside of our eyelids. Okay, for example, I am looking at your report. And what can I say? It looks awful. So I am looking is in present continuous, ada ing. So you can control. It looks awful. You have no control. So it is in present simple. Okay, you can see here. I'm feeling the end of your finger. Present continuous, right? ing. Because you can control. It feels cold. You cannot control. This is stative verbs. I'm looking at the sky. So you can control. It looks so beautiful. You cannot control. So it looks, it feels, it tastes, it smells, he sounds are all stative verbs. The ones that have ing, smelling, listening, tasting, looking, are the action verbs. Okay, you should know the difference. So now, what you have to do, turn to page 9 and answer the questions. So by now, you should know how to differentiate present simple and present continuous. So remember, present simple is for stative verbs. Okay? That's all.